as opposed to being a starter?
Oh yeah, a lot easier for Heck. I'm sure it was too.
Oh yeah, obviously the game's changed, and I was probably at the beginning of this whole thing. The ninth inning stuff, which makes sense if you think about it. You could do it several times a week. Back when they did it, whether it's Suter and all the guys pitching, these guys pitching 125 innings. I mean, you were lucky you had an arm that could rebound. I mean, seriously. Because it just makes sense. And now the closer is not even the main guy. The main guy is the guy before the closer. It really is. That's the tougher job sometimes. But the guy at the end gets all the saves.
Yeah, well, Eck, you had.
What are you gonna do?
You had 390, right?
Yes.
And how many years did you start?
I started 12 years.
12 years. So you factor in 390 saves, 12 years as a starter. Only pitcher to win 100 as a starter and save 300. But do you think about the number of games he could have saved if he'd been a closer his whole life and pitching one inning?
I don't know if I would have made
Well,
it.
Eck, I faced you as a starter, and then when you were a closer. And what made you so special was that disappearing slider. Because that slider would come and you would think it was in a certain area, and you go to swing, and it was at your back foot. And so I call that the disappearing slider. You were the beginning of the disappearing slider.
Kirk Gibson hit a disappearing slider.
You know what? He is
Looking for it.
He is the only player who stood up in that Dodger Stadium clubhouse, talked to everybody, and all these years later, he's still doing that. So this man deserves a lot of credit for being a stand-up guy, no matter what.
Really true. And then beside that, we had to listen to all the Jeter stuff and the flip stuff too. So we had to listen to all that in the last couple of weeks. So